Thanks so much, Amanda. We are looking ahead to a very cold Christmas. Temperatures today got into the 60s on Christmas, 40 if we're lucky. It may stay in the 30s throughout the afternoon. It is going to be an Arctic blast, one of the coldest days that we've felt so far this season. And take a look on Fox Radar 3D. It is all clear. We're not seeing any rain. Some clouds will start to make their way in through the day tomorrow, but the rain should hold off until Christmas Eve. And we'll time that out in a second. 30 for you in Hendersonville tomorrow morning, 33 in Clemson, looking at 31 for Asheville, and 34 in Elberton. Says we wake up tomorrow morning, temps in the 30s, but we'll see a nice rebound into the 50s. So notice around 54 degrees at 3 p.m. And then the cool down tomorrow night won't be quite as fast and abrupt as it was tonight. I feel like we went from mild to cold pretty quickly. We're not going to see that as much because of the cloud cover that moves in, so it's just not going to be quite as chilly. As we rate the day on the Carolina Sky Meter, we're going to give it a 9, since much of the day will be dry. We'll just see some clouds late in the day, and it's going to be seasonably cool. Now let's take a look at Futurecast. Here are those clouds late in the day, but you'll start with sunshine on Wednesday. And then here's Wednesday night. Light showers develop. It's all basically as our flow is going to start out of the south, and we'll get some of that moisture pushing in along those upslope regions. So where the lower elevation meets the high, we'll have a little better chance of some rain. But the rest of us are going to see a better chance of rain out of this main system that swings through as we go through the day on Thursday. So Thursday morning, of course, Christmas Eve, 8 a.m. Notice much of the area still dry, some showers in the mountains. This may be your best time to run out and get a few errands done before all this moves in, because there will be several hours where we're going to have some decent rainfall around here. Thunderstorm threat looks pretty low. Looks like if we're going to see any severe weather, it would likely be off to our east. But as this moves through, it'll be enough rain where it'll slow you down the roads, will likely cause for increased traffic congestion. So just pack your patience if you have to be out in that. And notice it's going to be moving on off, but could develop into a little more organized line of storms as it moves past the Charlotte area and toward the coastal regions through Columbia, toward Charleston, Myrtle Beach. So if you have plans to go there for Christmas Eve, you could run into some nasty weather driving there. On the back edge of all of this, snow will begin to take over. Upstate dries out as it looks right now, and we'll be dealing with at least a coating of white right up along the Tennessee line. For those of you in Asheville, Hendersonville, maybe a passing snowflake, but no accumulations expected at this point. And then as we get into Christmas morning, all clear, but oh, it's going to be cold. Highs will be warming only into the 20s to 30s for most spots. Now here's a breakdown of your Christmas Eve. I know a lot of you planning on doing some travel, maybe needing to get out. Just know that midday is going to be the worst time. Around noon looks to be the best chance for rain. By around 4 p.m., rain chances go back down to only about 30%. And then your evening looks pretty good if you plan to go look at lights or attend a Christmas service. It does not appear we're going to have to deal with much rain. By Christmas Day, just cold. Mostly clear, highs in the upper 20s for the mountain regions, and then getting up to around 40 degrees in the upstate. And it'll be breezy, so it's going to feel so chilly throughout Christmas Day. We'll start to warm up into this weekend, and then we'll have a rain chance back in the forecast early next week. But at least it stays dry, so the kiddos can get out with those new toys. Just gonna have to really bundle them up. Of course, you can check in on the morning news from 4:30 to 9. Kylie and Chris will get you set up with your weather and traffic together every 10 minutes.